What's up, YouTube? It's Louis here. This is actually the third time me trying to record this video, and when I say that, I actually recorded it twice, all the way through. So I've said it all the way through twice now, and this is going to be the third time because unfortunately, for some reason, every time I click record, a few seconds later, it just would have stopped the video, and it happened twice. And on the third attempt, I actually saw it happen. So technically, this is the fourth attempt, but on the third attempt, I didn't say anything. So yeah, thank you guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm so sorry for this intro, but we're trying to get to 3k subs by the end of this month and over 100 likes on this video. Thank you so much, because on the last Quant video, we got up to 1.2k views and 140 likes. I've never received that many in my life, so thank you so much. And especially just after one day, 140 likes. Wow, guys, really. It just shows that there's engagement, there's people enjoying the content, and I would just appreciate if we could actually bump up the comments as much as well. So for you people that actually like the video, let me know in the comments below if you found any value or what you liked about the video. And of course, if you're a new face, leave a comment down below so I can say hello to you as well and welcome you to the channel. But of course, let's get into Quant. If you remember, in the last video, we spoke about this $90 target, which we got out of this ascending triangle. We actually did see this pattern on Bitcoin as well, as we called, but where it's happening here was a bit different to what was happening with Bitcoin. Do you also remember when I left you, I was telling you that this was an M pattern that actually could have been one time a W right there. It just needs to break this neckline here and it would have become a W. But because we never broke the neckline, as we are in a downtrend, we got rejected. And you can see now it became an M pattern. And this is exactly what I teach in my education. If you want to learn step by step how to trade and how to look at the charts exactly like me, and how to be able to, give technical targets to the downside and to the upside, which are trades. So once you close above, you validate your trade. So you open a buy position to the technical target. Same with the M pattern. As soon as you're closing below the low, you enter a sell to the technical target. This is what I teach step by step in the course or the mentorship, and included in both is the crypto chat completely for free until my bull market targets, with some people already being in the chat for over 2 years for free following my moves in the last bull run, where we did see coins like Solana with our entry at $23 going all the way up to almost $300. We got into Polygon Matic at 38 cents, with Polygon Matic almost going to $3. We got into VeChain at 1 cent. Well, I personally did that. Everyone else got in a bit later. I didn't have the chat from when I began, but everyone else got in around 8 cent, and it went to 28 cent. So a lot of people made a lot of money in the chat completely for free in the last 2 years. Now in the bear market, we're getting ready in the chat. We're investing. I've been telling people we're investing for the next run up. And this is, of course, the best opportunity. This is why Quant has been an amazing coin to hold. Not only did it meet our $90 technical target, of course, we do anticipate we come back to this previous swing high to form it into swing low. We'll get into that in a minute, so I'll leave it on the chart. But for now, I want to focus on the Quant to Bitcoin chart over here. So you can see that actually it's been a better investment. Quant has been a better investment than Bitcoin since the 13th of June, because what this chart is showing is that Quant is against Bitcoin. So the first one, Quant, if the chart is going up, it means the first one is dominating the second one. Every currency pair, cryptocurrency pair, is this versus this. If you want the first one to dominate, the chart needs to go up. If you want the second one to dominate, you need the chart to go down. So when this chart is going down, Bitcoin is dominating Quant. It means that they could be going down, but as Bitcoin's more stable, there's more market cap, it's harder to topple. So Bitcoin will go down less, dominating, and Quant will go down more, obviously not. And so Bitcoin would be dominating. Now we're seeing this go up. So it means that Quant is going up. While Bitcoin could potentially be staying stable, Quant is going up in value. So as we saw on the Bitcoin chart, we did have an ascending triangle here. If I just go over to the 4-hour time frame on the Bitcoin chart, we had this ascending triangle right here. Same one here, ascending triangle, double bottom. We broke out, we went overextending. That's why I was able to say we're going to come back down to here. So we just say the exact same thing for Quant Bitcoin and for Quant, and we'll get back to Quant in a second. But for Quant Bitcoin, you can see overextended after meeting the target. It makes sense to come back down to where we just came from, confirm that support to continue. If you ever lose that for Quant Bitcoin, you're coming to the previous low. Why? Because when we had this impulse, where did you find support after hitting resistance? There. So again, if we ever lose it in the future, you're going to come to there. And then we're going to go to Quant ETH, but I just want to check for you guys. See, it's been better than Bitcoin by 122%. So since the 13th of June, it's gone up 122%, more than Bitcoin basically. So going down one more to Quant versus Ethereum, it's actually been better since the 14th of May. So for a further month, it's been better to hold Quant over Ethereum, and we can see for Quant Ethereum, it's actually up 160% almost. So it's actually telling you that Quant has gone up more against Ethereum than against Bitcoin. So I know a lot of you don't hold any Bitcoin, and I know a lot of you much prefer ETH. Just like me, I don't hold any Bitcoin. I'd rather much prefer to hold ETH. But again, just because I'm holding ETH and it's one of my top coins, it doesn't mean I like it whatsoever. I actually was in ETH since $300. I actually knew about ETH from $70. The reason I didn't buy $70 back in March 2020 was because all over the media, exactly what's happening now, with all your stock market people, you know, the millionaires and billionaires of the stock market world, Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank saying we need to see a capitulation event. What have we been seeing the last 8 months? Was that not capitulation? I'm pretty sure it was. So all these guys, they're just going to constantly say, no, it needs to have another event. It needs to go lower. Because these exact same people, and I'm not saying specifically Kevin O'Leary, but it's these stock market people that in the bear markets, when we do actually blow out, if you go back to March 2020, you'll see all over social media, we're going to 1K, we're going to 1K, we're going to 1K, we're going to 1K. If we actually did go to 1K, they would have been saying, we're going to 500, we're going to 500, we're going to 500. So actually go back 2 years ago and go check that out for yourself to compare it to now. You're seeing the exact same sorts of people in the same industries saying the exact same things. So just don't believe what you see in the media. Just completely do all your analysis yourself. This is why I'm not a fundamentals guy. If we go back to Quant now, this was Quant, but if we're going back to just specifically Quant against dollar, Quant went up, right, to $90. I had someone message me personally saying Quant had it released something last week. I don't even know, because I don't follow the fundamentals of any crypto. Why? Because it doesn't matter. Simply because this guy's reaching out to me. I really appreciate it. Really good that he let me know. I think he's already I think he's a member of the channel, actually, a member of the YouTube. So shout out to him, of course. He was basically saying Quant did this release. I don't specifically remember what, and that's why I went up. But what I've always been saying on the channel is you don't need fundamentals. And the main reason is, did I need fundamentals to say Quant was going to $90? Did I need to know something was being released on Quant, something was happening in the news about Quant making it go up? I did not need any of that. The saying since early 1900s from the stock market people, I don't know who exactly it was, but there's a quote: show me the chart and I'll show you the news. So you don't need the news to know what's going on in the chart. You just need to know the chart to know what's going on in the news. So I didn't need the news to say we're going to $90. I just needed the technical target out of this double bottom from the lowest body candle close to the high. You can the highest body candle close. You can see we met that $90 exactly. Now exactly the same for Bitcoin. Now that we're getting overextended, we want to see us come back to this previous resistance and flip it into support. This level is so key. If we continue going up, that's fine. We just need to come back down to this level eventually and hold it as support. The reason is it was this previous M patterns neckline and now a double bottoms neckline. And remember, this was once a double bottom that failed to break the neckline and eventually became an M pattern. Can you see that? This right here is exactly what I teach in my mentorship and in my chat. And again, you get the crypto chat completely for free. I meant the course and the mentorship. Yeah, I teach you this. And with the mentorship, which is 20 hours of one-on-one video call lessons with me, you do also get the course completely for free and the chat completely for free included. You'd have the course forever and then the chat until my bull market targets. Now, if Quant fails to hold $65, then we're going to come to in around 50. And the reason is when we came up to the resistance, you found support here. So if we lose this support, it's going to be used as resistance and we come back down to where we previously were. So you actually are allowed to come all the way down to there and you still be bullish, because where is the low? So right now we're coming down, right? So where is the previous low? We're coming down and our previous low is right there. So you're actually allowed to, you can afford to come all the way down to there. And if you, as long as you hold that level, it'd still be a double bottom like this. and then you can actually continue, because again, a double bottom is not a lower low, it's equal, so you just consider it a higher low, so it gives you the chances to actually continue up higher, make a higher high afterwards. So that's pretty much it. Again, we can't be bearish. The reason is, as I've shown you on the Quant to Bitcoin and Quant to Ethereum chart, since around the 14th of May for Quant Ethereum and since around the 13th of June for Quant Bitcoin, it's been a better investment to be in Quant. And not only that, Quant has only had an uptrend since then. So you have this low, you have this high, you have this higher low, and you have this higher high. Now form that higher low, which actually can come as deep as the previous higher low to then put in that higher high. Do you understand this, guys? Of course, yeah, you just can't say that it's a downtrend at the moment. Obviously, zooming out a lot, you can. Zooming out loads, you can say it's a downtrend, of course. But from that specific point right there, we have this uptrend, and we are anticipating this higher low. Only once we lose $50, then yes, you can say we're going to lose 40. Your next target is going to be down in and around 30, 25 to $30. And that's only once you lose this $50 psychological level. As long as you're above this $50 psychological level, there is zero chance. As long as we're above it, there's zero chance. As long as we're above $50, there is zero chance of going down to 25. The moment we're closing below 50 and we continuously hold it as resistance, that is when we're going to see 25 to 30. Until then, it is immoral, or is you're just biased, basically. You're just a rotten dickhead if you're continuously bearish, when at the moment you're showing bullish signs. Once we show those bearish signs, I myself will flip bearish again. Just as when I saw the bullish signs, I'm flip bullish. Just like every single time I've been able to call it. Even when we were down here, I was telling you, no, we are still going to $70. Then we started heading up, I started getting trolled. No, we're still going to 70 motherfucking dollars. We went there. After hitting it, we had this retracement. I said, no, wait, we're not done. We're going to 50. Boom, 50. If we lose 50, we're going to 40. Boom, 40. If we lose 40, we're going to 30. We never lost 40, got above 50. Okay, now we're above 50. We're not going to 30. As long as we're above 50, we're going up to 83. If we can close above 83, we're going to 150. As simple as that. If you want me to sit with you, to brainwash you, to read it like me, I can teach it to you in my education. And that's all on my Twitter, Louis_crypto. Second link down below if you're too lazy. Thank you.